What is the meaning of happiness? Stop it! I hate that song. Today we'll be talking about what happiness is and how to get more of it. But first, a quick review. Emotions are good and helpful when we listen to them and let them give us information. But we don't let them have the final say in what we do. Each emotion gives us certain information and asks for a specific response. Emotions are always true, but they don't always tell the truth. All right, so happiness. Whether you feel it when you're playing with puppies, hi, or you're celebrating your birthday, woo, 27 and a half. Happiness is just about everyone's favorite emotion. It can be described as a feeling of satisfaction or contentment. So what information does happiness give us? To put it simply, our happiness tells us that what we are experiencing is good. It's almost as if happiness is a reward for giving your mind, body, and soul what it needs to survive. Our body wants those things, so it rewards us with happiness when it gets those things. So if happiness tells us that what we're experiencing is good and healthy, what is it asking us to do? Happiness asks us to go get more of what's making us happy. Whether it's the satisfaction you feel after a long day's work or the relational intimacy of a nice meal with friends. When we feel that happiness, it's asking us to keep seeking those experiences. But happiness doesn't last forever. No matter how many nice experiences or relationships you have, it's not permanent. It's important to normalize the fact that no one, not even Christians, are happy all the time. It's just not possible. In fact, when we make our personal happiness the goal of our lives, that's often when we find ourselves more unhappy than ever. So yes, enjoy the things of life and listen to your happiness to understand what your body, mind, and soul are wanting more of.
All the bacon and eggs you have.
But understand that our goal as Christ followers isn't just to be happy. Because not only is happiness fleeting, sometimes it takes us in the wrong direction. Remember when we learned that emotions are always true, but they don't always tell the truth? When you're happy, you're really happy. But your happiness might be telling you that what you're experiencing is good and healthy when it's not. Just imagine a 5-year-old. When I was 5, all I wanted to do was watch TV and eat candy. TV and candy made me happy. I mean, I could have spent weeks doing nothing but watching SpongeBob and eating Skittles. But would that have been healthy for me? No. In this example, my 5-year-old self was truly happy, but that happiness wasn't telling me the truth.
Liar! Liar!
So we can listen to the emotion of happiness to see what information it has for us. But we don't always obey it. There's a few more filters we want to run that information through. First, is it wise? And more importantly, what does God say about what I'm desiring? We can learn about God's design for us as humans, what's good and healthy for us when we read scripture. And we can become wiser that way too. So when we feel happy and that happiness asks us to go get more of whatever's causing the feeling, that's important and helpful information. But we always check it against the truth. What's interesting is that the Bible actually teaches that when we seek what's healthiest for us, that's when we find the most satisfaction and contentment in the long run. So the more we understand what is good and healthy for us, the better we understand what makes us happy. A cool way to study happiness in the Bible is to look for all the places where the word blessed is used. That word blessed can also be translated as happy most times. For example, Psalm 1 tells us, "Blessed," or happy, "is the one who walks not in the counsel of wicked." So this tells us that when we don't take the advice of wicked people, we'll find ourselves happier. That's it for our overview of happiness. It tells us that what we're experiencing is good and asks us to get more of that goodness. Next week, we'll continue our study and talk about sadness.
Why?
Until then, bing! Hey guys, thanks so much for watching the video. Leave a comment below to let me know what you thought. If you liked the video, hit the like button, and if you want to see more of this kind of content, then make sure you follow this page. Until next time, Merry Christmas.